I'm sorry I didn't mute the video, so I'm sure that you didn't hear a lot of what I said. So um, I'm gonna restart again. We're gonna go back, and as I was saying, ignore the first part, okay? If it's loud with the video stuff, like welcome. I muted the video now. So for the ratio, I still would like a little bit more control on the last part of the recovery. I feel like there's a little bit of like, oops, we gotta go. Like don't be in a rush to push to start the drive, because it looks not rushed, but it looks like I feel like we could get a little bit more patience, a little bit more. Yeah, let's see. Let's start with Earl. Kind of throwing ourselves a little bit. So remember, be really patient on the last part of the recovery. Be really patient and wait. But it's better than when we started, and I know that you guys worked on it. So keep it up during your practices. Let's go frame by frame now. Let's take a look at this finish. Right here. So I'm not gonna worry too much about the get the blade out on the square and then on the feather. I know that we were working on it a lot, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more understanding about that. I'm gonna be a little bit more focused on general stuff from each one of you. We didn't talk about the body over, but definitely a little bit more body over from the hips there. Earl, Allia looks good. And Earl, I can tell like you're working on the early roll up. I feel like it was like some strokes were good, some strokes we were struggling a little bit, and as we get tired, I can tell this one was all right. I'll take it. This one was pretty good. So I think that working on the single, working on small boats, about getting comfortable to get that blade fully off the water right before the catch is quite important. Again, I'm not too concerned about you doing the rainbow. I'm a little bit more concerned about the shoulders a little bit, but that suspension looks really good. Let's see here, frame by frame. Yeah, the shoulders look better than when we started the lesson. Still, if I'm super picky again, these are like my laser eyes. I want to make sure, if there's something small that I see, I will say it. So here, probably a little bit more legs and less upper body, less shoulders. I think that would be good for us. Yeah, and then we didn't talk about it earlier, but like the next chance that we get to row together, I think that we should talk about remember that we did the slap one day. I think that we need to keep putting a little bit of emphasis on that, because what it looks like to me is like we're rowing it in a little bit. So we're starting the leg drive, we're starting the push at the drive before the blades go in. So we could do a little bit of a slap and a little bit of the reset drill. Those are going to be really helpful for you. So yes, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing let's go to the recovery again. But I can tell you're working on it, and I can tell we got some good strokes there. Some but I just feel bad that I don't get them on camera. But we got some good moments there. See here how we are starting a little bit, and the blade is not completely buried. So we're gonna do a refresher later when we get the chance to row again today, another time. Sorry. Make sure that you put the blade into the water and then push, and then hands away, body over. Yes, I would say again, if I'm super picky looking at it, a little bit more control on the recovery. Again, there was some strokes that the blade was ready to go. This one was pretty good. See here, this is a good depth that we want for you, Earl. like, see, you see the white blade now? So we want to get it here and then keep going. You go a little bit deep, but that's not too bad compared with other strokes that I've seen. So let's take a look. See this one here, quite deep. So we just want to bury this part of the blade right here. And then we want to push, 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 and then right here, that's where we want to get it out, right here. Okay. But yeah, keep working on stuff, keep working on small details. So let's go now to allia. My hand is falling asleep. Again, allia, I like that you were able to, like, comprehend the ratio. So here again, kind of like we talked a little bit, sometimes like we get that a little too far at the catch, we get our shoulders drop. See here, like you go like, oh, I want more. So I would say don't bring your hands past the riggers. I think that's quite important there. And let's see, so we worked a little bit on the release time. It looks all right there on the release timing, on the, like, getting the blades out and then feather. Good. And I didn't get the good angle there, but let me see, like, the hands, if they're together. We didn't talk about that, but like, stacking your hands together during the drive, and see here how they kind of like separate from each other too much, allia. So we want to keep them a little bit more together, so then at the finish, yes, we're able to bring them next to each other. See here how like the right hand, like the right hand kind of stayed low and the left high, and then we kind of like overcompensate last minute. So I would say on this one, because you're washing out on your port side, I would say try to bring your right hand higher and with the left, right? And then at the finish, you did good here on like bringing the hands together right there, okay? Let's see. So yeah, definitely the shoulder stuff at the catch. See here how like we kind of like go here. This would be good here. This would be good, and then like we kind of want a little bit more here. So I would say right here, this is a good catch position, but sometimes like we kind of overreach with the shoulder, and it got better. This is like at the end of the lesson, so you fixed it a little bit. At the beginning, it was way more obvious that you were like falling to the catch. So here, it's a little bit more challenging to see, but that's good, because it looks like you worked on it. And at the finish, get the blades out, boom. And then we didn't talk about it because we were trying to focus on ratio and work, but again, body over, quite important, keeping the hands together. And again, we talked also about the early roll-up, but it's all right there. It's good. I like here that you both kind of tried to do it. And then here, yeah, I know that you guys can try to do it. So I think that if we ever do a lesson again, you guys, we need to focus a little bit on those catches. So I'll have more drills for you. But I can tell that you guys work. I can tell that you guys are so passionate about this. So we just have to keep repeating this all over again. And yeah, I hope this is useful. But let me know if you have any questions. And there were some good strokes on that day, so let's keep it up, okay?